I was at my doctor yesterday discussing my imminent death, which he seemed to be quite pleased with, progressing quite adequately. He gave me some pills to help me on my way, which was nice. But it's when I come out the doctors in Bewley, there was a young chap ahead of me who was dancing. I'd never seen anything like this. Dancing, skipping, leaping along the pavement to a girl standing along the road a bit. And they hugged and kissed. And I said in passing, that's the most wonderful thing I've seen for many a day. And they were pleased and made me happy, and they were happy. But it reminds me that almost every day I see an old couple in Muirford walking along hand in hand, and they always just walk hand in hand and all the rest of it. And it's a point that we forget our imminent death. We we forget about it, we put it out of our minds. Well, it's constantly at the forefront of my mind. And this old couple, I'm going to say to them the next time I see them, it's just so loving, seeing their lovingness. Because like these people in the videos could be hit by an aeroplane, car crash, you just don't know. You know, you could struggle on doing all your keep fit and all that shit as much as you like, but you know, it's just, you just don't know when it's going to be. You know, wallop, bang, smash. But what's this got to do with flat earth? Because of my imminent death, I have a goal in life, which is to introduce as many people as I can to imminent death, no, to flat earth. And the more people I can tell, the happier I'll be. Chap I've known for a year or so, he's a kayaker. He goes kayaking out in the Bewley Murray Firth here. And so we were out for an hour the other day. I says, Eddie, what do you know about flat earth? It's stupid, he says. I says, you're a kayaker, so you're 3 foot, eye level is 3 foot above the water. Well, and it's 7 miles across the Bewley Firth, across to the Murray Firth. He says, yes, so what's the curvature of the earth and that? He says, I haven't got a clue. It's fairly small. I says, well, of course it's 8 inches every mile. He says, nah, it's 8 inches every new. It's 8 inches every mile. No, he says. But he knows about flat earth, that it's stupid, but he doesn't know the curvature of the earth. He didn't know it was 8 inches. He says, no, it's got to be more than that. Well, it's not. Now, here's the curvature of the earth, eye level 3 foot in a kayak above the water, target distance 7 miles, target hidden height is 15 foot. I actually said to him a lot more. I thought it would have been a lot more. But here's what the scientists produce. And I'm going to ask him, and I know he won't have done it, because he's not that bright. Go and check out that I am wrong about the 8 inches every mile. I mean, people, no ball earthers knows it's 8 inches every mile. They just know that you're wrong saying it's flat. Now here's a Pythagorean proof of curvature with a ball radius of 3,959 miles. Now the first mile is 8 inches, the second mile is 22 inches, because there's some sort of mathematical jiggery-pookery in it. 32 inches, 3 miles is 72 inches. If I go to 24, we'll go 24. I know that for instance, when I go to my own website and I go to like Scotland is space. Right, so Loch Ness is 22.5 miles long, and the Earth curvature calculated. I've sailed Loch Ness many times. The Earth curvature calculated gives 337 foot of curvature. Now, that's all bullshit, because Loch Ness is flat, which I've sailed many times. And that's not his real name, Charles Kennedy McIntosh, an architect, wrote to me, and he says, I've checked the measurement independently from the calculator you record and actually work it out as a 337, which I've got above on that map. Now this is a registered architect, but he's saying, oh, and meniscus and all that. So he's saying he's never sailed Loch Ness, but he's saying it's got a curvature of 337 feet. And it's sad when I see educated, so-called educated people, believe all this shit. And this is what they believe. And I think the Loch Ness is a prime example for us here around Inverness in Scotland. It's just not. The Beaulyfirth, which is up here, is 7 miles long, and that should have a curvature of, 15 foot. But it's 7 miles long, so 15 foot. So you shouldn't be able to see the bottom of the bridge, or you shouldn't be able to see the tide line on the Caledonian Canal, but you can. So, as soon as you meet a ball earther, ask them how much curvature is in the ball. They won't know. They say flat is wrong, but they don't know the curvature of the earth. There's nothing. It's 8 inches every mile. So, thank you. And that's the way to say, well, how don't you know the curvature, and yet you're claiming the flat is wrong? But they're too stupid. Oh well, back to imminent death. Good luck with your death.